So I have assumed I assume a command of a clone again. As you can see, we have more players now, more real players, not these food/meat provinces anymore. Maybe you are Tex and normal, and you guys are high end players. So Past the Killer, Darius, a real kingdom there. So I guess they don't need any more of these rock and roll provinces anymore. It's about maybe 50 or so kingdoms in this game. So in the meantime, if we go to scores and we go to most aggressive probing, which is the one we want, I'm tied with 187 for homes burnt. Of course, we're burning down our own homes. So let's go to 26 probe factories there, so we can start producing more probes and producing more. Give me some more training camps there, so I can start producing more defensive tanks and stuff. So we can withstand an assault. Maybe I'll explore some more land. Yeah, we can always use more land. More Supga. You can Supga. You can never have any more ga. I think it's supposed to be grams. Supga. Or soup grams. Supga. You can never have enough ga. That's what what's his name? That's what Stephen Colbert said. Soup ga. You can never have enough ga. But here's our main assault. Miss Andre, and I'm gonna assume that that's a reference to what's the movie called? Look at power plants. What's the game? The movie's called or the show is called the one with all those knights and stuff. Sundry, I guess. I never watched Game of Thrones. I never really watched Game of Thrones because they didn't have the proper streaming apparatus for it. So let's blow up his power plants. Zero power plants. Maybe that's how I'll have to burn this place down then. Zero power plants. What kind of game is this? Okay, fine. So it's just be me burning down his homes. So now we're gonna catch up to we're gonna try and catch up on Giga Boom, and maybe burn down One Piece. Become the champion of burning down. It's a song. I see you upstairs lighting. Ding 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 ding. I see you upstairs lighting fires. You got an invitation to the fireman's ball. I see you upstairs lighting fires. I see you upstairs lighting fires. So Love Send, there's just me, Love Send, and Love Send, baby Love Send. Let's see who we can attack. We can attack Tex. We can attack Darius, Past the Killer, inactive Darius. Let's just kill Darius off. See you upstairs. See me. Maybe give me 400 of those, 100 of those, and a battalion of 300 tanks. Brigade of 300 tanks. Darius being invaded again. Successful. See, more planets we have, if we have more planets, we can actually sustain a larger army and then go after bigger fish. The idea is to remove as much players as much as possible. Give me star mines. There we go. I know it's a maximize button there, but I don't really want want to do it that way. And I need some more power so we can start building shields again. Oh, good. I get to increase my army's capacity there. Armed forces of my imaginary space kingdom. Give me 10 more planets. So we'll come back in a few hours later just to keep on incinerating Misandry and Misandry's planets. While I continue to kill off these last remaining 4 offending pages of this stupid textbook, and then I can finally do the exam. Hopefully I get a B+ this time. I told the teacher that sometimes he has multiple choice questions that are 2 answers at once. So 2 answers at once that equal the same. They could be equality considered equally the correct answer. So I told him that, and hopefully he'll change it. But like I said, I'm pretty much checked out of this program by now. All I gotta do is just work 2 more years in this house and have enough money to invest and live on my own. Start a little mini clan of my own and try to be the best. With limited resources, be the best damn dad I can be. I have very much limited, a rough start at life, rough resources at life, and tonight we'll do some drinking as well. Hopefully, if we get the testing, I'm gonna, because my mom's coming home in about next week, so I'm thinking that I should use some money to get some candy for my wife, some pot candy for myself, and some more extra booze that managed to survive. Smoke it up and yak it up. Smoke it up and hack it up, and just sit back and enjoy the whatever's left of dopamine that's left in my brain. I mean, by this time now, it's been a non-stop fun fest of candies and junk food and self-care and assignments, and so keeping care of the house too. What's left? I guess I fixed things around the house, so I wish we could start growing things in wintertime, but I guess we can't. Maybe start growing a coffee plantation in the greenhouse or something. Maybe that'll work. No, those plants will freeze as well. Greenhouse coffee. I like to try the experiment. I could try that. Try producing some coffee beans that are actually indoor greenhouse coffee beans as a small business here in Calgary, and try to make it the best tasting kind of coffee, fair trade coffee as possible. Maybe make some puddings. In the house in Mackenzie, my house in Mackenzie becomes the birthplace of a new species of coffee. I don't really drink much coffee though. Our task now is to overcome giga boom, and perhaps reach enough burnables to break one piece suit here. So why did I call myself Furnace Cold War, Furnace Old Warp Engine? Well, I pretended that this house is Furnace, and this house is a spaceship, or one of those high particle accelerator engines like on a wandering Earth that's just blasting off into space, moving the Earth into a different trajectory to a different solar system altogether. A 500-year journey kind of thing, and to a new star system. I can actually see that moving planet Earth to that, getting out of Jupiter's gravity well, and just moving from the solar system. We never really made it into space to mine all those resources, but I can see that. I mean, as the planet slowly dies off, we store all the resources we can from this particular solar system to build these warp engines, to build these fuels necessary to keep on blasting off into space and on a daring mission of do or die. And we have all the resources and take all the resources with us on Earth so we can continue to be recycling and give homes, as much homes as possible as Morlocks under the ground. And that would be, so I pretended that this is house, our houses. The furnace is kind of like that. You gotta play with yourself. You gotta play with yourself. You gotta play these games with yourself to kind of make life more spiceful. You can't just always be going to work, going on internet, going to work, going on internet. You gotta have fun, I mean, ultimately, we're supposed to be a bunch of ecological nanobots trying to fix the planet. Occasionally, we do good things for the planet. That's good. The more of us who do it, who do those things, the more of us who do those kind of things, make the planet go, make the planet operate, and I kind of do that. I volunteer a lot, trying to keep these humans alive and comfortable until the big time, until ultimately we come and get evacuated from the war, from the world. Or we keep on, what I do is I keep on trying to pretend that the old warp furnace engine I have here is actually this old furnace from the 1990s, like really, really old. So I don't think my mom's gonna get a new one. I think we're just gonna keep this old one, for time being. I think her next priority is to renovate the bathrooms or something like that. And eventually we'll get rid of the carpet too. We're gonna get rid of this old carpet, so this old carpet will return to carpet Valhalla or recycled, and we really don't need the vacuum cleaner anymore. So maybe I'll take that vacuum cleaner to the new house. I love carpet. I love vacuuming, and I love hair. I love dirty old hair that just globs onto the dust. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I'm a hoarder. I collect things. I collect dust. I collect bottle caps. I collect recyclables. I collect school notes. I collect everything. I collect money especially, and I collect little scraps of money, and I hoard everything because it helps me. It's a reward system. I keep on tickling my dopamine reward system, and in this case, I am going to give the one last hit of cash to my sister-in-law. This one here, I'm gonna have to do some cleaning. I'll wash it and do some cleaning of it. Then I go to the bank and start to I'll go to the bank and just deposit the money and drop it off to my sister-in-law, and that should be it. That should cover part of most of her education. And then the next round of money I'm gonna save up. I'm gonna put it into a vacation bank, and then go to Louisiana with it, and then continue to collect bottles for my bottle collecting empire. So I collect things. In this case, I collect the videos, and I keep on attacking Sandre here, and I keep on burning with Sandre's stuff down. Okay, so thank you for watching our show. We're gonna be right back with you. So we burn approximately 2 buildings each time. Each round of each set of 10 probes. So my probes will return like maybe 2 an hour or so, or I don't know how that works out. but we'll keep on coming back and burning down their stuff. So scores here again. So every turn there should be like 20 houses are burnt down. 20 of their houses are burnt down. So 20 this becomes 250. 250 would become 270. So 270. So approximately 2 turns. Every 2 turns I get to burn down 40 buildings or so. 2 times 10 is 20, so 40. Every 2 turns I get to every turn I get to is 20 houses down. So 2 turns is about 200 houses down. So 500. So 5 turns should be 100 if my math is correctly. 5 turns, so 100. So 5 turns is 100. So 30 turns will get me at least 600 here, and then 30 more. Oh, I'm still like a way behind. So let's get to second place at least. Second place, Furnace Warp, a Cold War engine, a warp engine, and now let them know that I've been just team killing my own teammates quietly. I even have a missile here, so if I could hurl a missile over Misandry and see what happens. Our missile launch is complete. Our missiles have destroyed 20 land and killed a bunch of our population. So we'll just reload up our missile again, and you have built a nuclear missile. It'll take 24 hours to build. It'll cost you blah 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 money and 30,000 power. So let's go to. So I actually fired a missile. Okay, so they got the missiles working. And Misandry, I destroyed Misandry's plan. Misandry's thing here. There you go. Missiles launched 1. Missiles launched 1. Kills 1. Kills 1. One of kills the missiles launched in the universe. So missiles launched 2 kills nobody. I think that means total kill. I mean the last missile you fired is a kill to that kingdom. So we'll continue to just being a real pain in the ass for Misandry here. We'll keep on building up our forces and sector news. Let's say in our sector news that I fired a missile at my own self, and yeah, you guys know it's me.